All right, we are ready to begin. So let me start by extending a warm welcome to all of you and a big thank you for joining us for today's webinar, 5 Keys to Successful Course Evaluations in Canvas. I'm Peter Pravikoff and I head up Sales and Marketing here at EvaluationKIT, and I am thrilled to be your host for the next 30 minutes or so. A couple of housekeeping items before we get started. Participant audio, phones and computer audio have all been muted. So you don't have to worry about any background noise on your end. You are muted automatically. That said, we'd love to hear from you, and you can use the question feature in GoToWebinar to submit your questions, and we'll get a copy of those and have an opportunity to respond to you directly. So if you've got questions as we go along, please feel free to send those our way using the question feature in your GoToWebinar panel. Another point I wanted to make, today's session will be recorded and all attendees will receive the link. You're welcome to share that with your colleagues or keep it for future reference. But we do hope you'll be able to stick with us until the conclusion of the webinar, as we have a special offer to announce, and you'll have an opportunity to get more information on how you can schedule a personalized demonstration. So with that, let us begin with our agenda. So today we're going to talk about the 5 keys to successful course evaluations in Canvas. And they are to, number 1, go with a proven process that's easy to deploy, streamline and automate the setup of your projects each term, provide seamless access for your students with features to help you get a great response rate, distribute timely results packed with value to your instructors and administrators, and then of course pick the right partner. So those are the 5 keys. We're going to explore each of those in order as we go through. The first is to go with a proven process that's easy to deploy. Now, it's important to begin with a proven process to ensure that you get started on the right foot and begin with successes versus having to climb back from a failed initial rollout. 15 years ago, if you wanted to move from paper evaluations to online evaluations, you were pretty much on your own. But today, there really is no need to reinvent the wheel. I've met personally with so many institutions who've created elaborate processes around some sort of generic survey tool like SurveyMonkey. And while they may ultimately be able to figure out a way to get their evaluations deployed, they all come to the same conclusion. There has to be a better way. And the good news is there is, and choosing a process that's proven and easy to deploy is really the first key to success in online course evaluations. Now, success starts with having a clear plan for deployment and execution, and then an effective process to get you there. Here at EvaluationKIT, our new client process is really proven to get you successfully up and running, beginning with account setup and training, which includes things like real live experts to provide onboarding and implementation support, installation and support for our turnkey Canvas integrations, and live instructor-led online training. Once your account's set up and configured, we don't just leave you to sort things out for yourself. Instead, you'll have a customer success manager to work with on initial project setup, a pre-deployment review of your survey project, and then ongoing consultation around your project objectives and response rate management, as well as ongoing support provided by our expert US-based support team. And then the last phase of the process is project deployment, where your projects go live and students are submitting surveys within Canvas. Again, our new client process is proven to get institutions up and running with students submitting surveys within Canvas really in as little as 10 days. We've perfected this process over years with working with hundreds of institutions, so it's clear, it's efficient, and it works. Again, why reinvent the wheel when you can go with a sure thing and a proven process? Along with a proven process to get up and running, you're going to want to ensure that the technical aspects of your solution are tried, true, and tested. The quickest way to derail an implementation is a figure it out as you go type of integration. And at EvaluationKIT, we have really perfected the integration process, especially for our Canvas institutions, by developing truly turnkey integration that can be set up, configured, and ultimately deployed in typically an hour or less. Another key step in your deployment process is organizing how other users will experience the system. Higher education is hierarchical by nature, and in order for your implementation to be a success, you need to ensure that your course evaluation process is able to conform to your hierarchical structure as well. Hierarchy is an important concept in EvaluationKIT. as it's used to ensure administrators such as your deans and department chairs are granted access just to the areas of your institution which they oversee. We have a unique and automated approach for our Canvas institutions where using our integration you can actually import your account hierarchy from Canvas and automatically leverage the course account hierarchy mappings that you've already established in Canvas for EvaluationKIT. Or if you want, you can directly set this up in your EvaluationKIT account, but ultimately having a solution that can easily adapt to your institutional structure will make for a smooth deployment and set you up for success. And then finally, there's your end user experience, which, as you all know, is extremely important to the success of the course evaluation process. We realize our clients want the flexibility to tailor the end user experience based on what you want your users to see, particularly when they first log into the system. So in EvaluationKIT, we've developed standard user dashboards for each user type, your students, your faculty, your department administrators, and your system administrators. And these dashboards can easily be customized for different roles, providing direct access to information and navigation that you want to keep prominent to your users. As you can see here, it's very easy to add or customize or arrange our dashboard widgets to align with the information and navigation that you want to make most prominent to your end users. So again, the first key to successful course evaluations in Canvas is to choose a process that's proven, so you can focus on the details of your implementation without having to reinvent the wheel. The second key to successful course evaluations is to ensure that the process of setting up and deploying evaluations each term is as streamlined and automated as possible. Let's face it, course evaluations are infinitely repeating, and so to be successful long-term, you need to automate as much as possible and eliminate the tedious, repetitive steps involved in the process. EvaluationKIT helps Canvas institutions streamline evaluations by organizing all of your setup into an intuitive, easy-to-follow process we call a survey project. And within a survey project, you're able to streamline setup of things like your basic project settings, import your enrollment data, courses, students, and instructors, select the survey or combination of surveys you'll use in your project, set up a communication plan to automate communications to your stakeholders, and then set up rules around reporting that define who gets access to what and when. And then ultimately, you're able to deploy the project. So all of these steps are organized in an easy-to-follow manner. The goal of the process is to make it simple for you to implement the first time and even easier to repeat and automate term after term. So a key step in streamlining the project setup is importing your course and enrollment information. EvaluationKIT's exclusive Canvas data import function allows your survey administrator to pull that course, student, and instructor information directly from Canvas, eliminating the need for a complex student information system integration or manual data uploads and the hassle involved in that. This feature allows you to filter for just the courses you'd like to import into your project, whether it's all courses in a particular term or selected courses. You can generate course level survey dates based on your Canvas course start and end date. So if you have some courses ending sooner than others and want the course evaluation periods aligned accordingly, you can automate the process of setting up those survey dates. And then ultimately you can transfer all the necessary course information along with the student and instructor information from Canvas into EvaluationKIT. And as I mentioned earlier, courses can automatically be associated to your Canvas hierarchy, making it easy to provide administrators with the results for just their area. Now, we also understand that you may have changes in your enrollments that you may need to have reflected in your course evaluation project. So we've created an enrollment refresh feature for Canvas that will sync enrollments between Canvas and EvaluationKIT on any schedule you determine, whether you want to align these enrollment refreshes with specific dates, maybe to coincide with add drop or withdraw deadlines, or you can simply set up a schedule upon which the refreshes will perform automatically. Communicating with your students and instructors and other administrators is another critical aspect of setting up your survey process, and with EvaluationKIT, we allow you to schedule and automate communications for each constituent group, students, instructors, and administrators, at every stage of the survey process, from initial survey invitations and announcements through automated reminder messages like the one we see on the screen now. These automated reminder messages can go out on specific dates and times, or you can set up a schedule upon which they'll automatically be sent to any students who still have surveys to take. And finally, but importantly, you'll need a streamlined process for setting up when survey results should be made available so that you can set the timing and know that your faculty and other administrators will have access to the results on the timing in accordance with institutional policies. And it's easy to set that up within your project as well. So again, the second key to course evaluation success, have streamlined setup of your survey process, and we showed how easy it is to set up and automate your process in EvaluationKIT. The third key is truly paramount for the success of your course evaluation process, and that is getting a good response rate. No matter how smooth your initial setup is, no matter how streamlined your ongoing administration of surveys becomes, if your response rates are consistently low, it's going to be really difficult or impossible to judge your course evaluation process a success. So at this point, you're probably thinking, well, that's obvious. Of course we need a good response rate, but how do we get it? The cornerstone of success here is really to ensure that you're providing seamless access to surveys for your students, and then support that access with additional response driving activities so you can ultimately generate great response rates in your evaluations. To provide seamless access to surveys, you need to intercept the students during their normal online routine and direct them to take surveys. It's the same reason you got good response rates in paper evaluations, and it's why our Canvas customers get great response rates too. As innovators, EvaluationKIT invented the ability to present automated survey notifications to students within Canvas and on any device: smartphone, tablet, laptop, desktop. And here's how this process looks. So when a student logs into Canvas, the integration between Canvas and EvaluationKIT performs a check in real time to see if that student has any surveys to take. And if they do, an automated notification interrupts the student and prompts them to go to their surveys. Now this notification is only going to appear during the survey period and only if the student has surveys that still need to be completed. Optionally, you can even block students from going any further until they've completed the surveys by turning off this do it later option. Now once the student clicks go to survey, they can be taken to their student survey dashboard, which is embedded within the Canvas environment for them. So it's very seamless from a user experience standpoint. And this dashboard will show the students the courses in which they are enrolled to take surveys. From here, the student is able to select the course they want to evaluate. They're taken directly into the survey for that course. No separate login required, all part of that Canvas experience for them. They go through and answer the questions on the survey and submit. Now, once the survey's been submitted, the student's taken right back to that dashboard where they see confirmation that they completed that evaluation, but conveniently, the system's going to provide access to the remaining courses that they need to complete surveys for to make it convenient for the students. So the automated survey notifications are really the cornerstone of getting a good response rate, but you may want to bolster your response driving efforts with other strategies and tactics tailored to your student population. And EvaluationKIT offers by far the most extensive suite of integration features available for Canvas institutions, and you can choose and pick which to implement in order to maximize participation in your surveys and ultimately ensure success of your course evaluation process. For example, automated survey links in Canvas courses will display to a student when surveys are open and automatically disappear when surveys close. Students will be able to see automatically how many surveys they have to complete. Now this approach is markedly different than just having a static LTI link in a course. The problem with that is a student will log into the course at the beginning of the term, see that static link, maybe click on it if they're curious, realize there's nothing behind the link, and promptly ignore that link for the rest of the semester, including when your evaluation's open. The key here is these links only show up when the survey opens, drawing attention to themselves, and they'll always show students how many surveys they have to complete. And the final point on this is these are centrally managed, so you're not going to have to rely on faculty to add these or remove these from courses. They'll be added automatically through our integration with Canvas. You also have the option to display our survey widgets directly in the Canvas user interface as another access point for your students. So students can have a dashboard widget that will show them the courses they have evaluations for, when those are due, and provide a seamless access point into those surveys. This would also be possible for instructors, where the course homepage widget would present to the instructor the timing of the survey as well as presenting real-time response rates. Canvas messages offer yet another opportunity to seamlessly link students to their surveys in EvaluationKIT, as do automated calendar notifications, which will appear when surveys begin and provide direct access to course evaluations from the student's own calendar. Now, some institutions favor grade blocking as a means to strongly encourage or require survey participation. And EvaluationKIT's Canvas integration offers a really simple to implement approach where the student is presented with a survey notification at the point they attempt to access the gradebook in Canvas and prevented from accessing grades until the survey has been completed. On the flip side, some institutions prefer more of an incentive approach, in which case points can be automatically given for completed surveys in a course, and that automation really saves the faculty member time by automatically adding points as students complete their surveys. So, whatever mix of strategies appeals to your institution, the cornerstone again in driving response rates is providing students with seamless access to their surveys in the course of their normal online routine. And EvaluationKIT delivers that ability with the Canvas survey notifications presented upon login, plus a wide variety of additional tactics for you to use to achieve your response rate objectives. So again, the third key to evaluation success is providing seamless access to surveys for your students in order to drive response rates. But what about faculty and administrators? Once the survey is complete, you're going to want to deliver timely results to your users, and you're going to want those results to offer reporting that's packed with insightful information around that student feedback. And that's the fourth key to success in course evaluations. So making faculty and administrators wait weeks or maybe months to receive their course evaluation results means they're going to be less likely to engage with those results and less able to use the information in the reports. With EvaluationKIT, results can be made available as soon as you choose. Once the survey ends, you can choose to release those results immediately, or you can delay that for any time in the future. It's really as simple as predefining when the results will be available for your administrators and when the results will be available to faculty, whether it's going to be on the same dates or whether faculty may need to wait until final grades have been submitted. The system can automate the rest of this process, as we'll see. So in terms of making the reporting easy for instructors to access, again, our Canvas user integration provides a seamless user experience, this time for your instructors. As you can see, I'm logged into my Canvas course as the instructor, and if I have survey results available, my instructor course evaluation link will be displayed. Clicking that link takes me right into my own instructor account in EvaluationKIT, again framed within the Canvas interface, so it's a very seamless experience for instructors as well. And from here, I can navigate to my course evaluation results easily. Now, instructors will automatically see only the courses they taught, and generating a report for any of those courses is as simple as point and click. Course summary reports in EvaluationKIT provide key metrics for each and every course, with item-by-item analysis included. Within the item analysis, we see things such as a frequency distribution, percent, we get a return rate on the individual question, plus our mean, standard deviation, and median, as well as optional benchmarking, so instructors have an opportunity to compare their results to the overall results within the university or their specific department or program. Now, open text comment questions are also displayed in a very efficient manner on these reports, where the instructor is able to see the question or the prompt itself, followed by each of the student comments in a nice, clean, bulleted list. If we shift gears for a moment and talk about administrator reporting, as an administrator, when we log into the system, we land on the EvaluationKIT Administrator dashboard. This is command central for all of your course evaluation and survey activity. And from here, you can monitor all aspects of your evaluation and survey administration and access any area of the system you need very quickly, very efficiently. You can view key information on your project status, gain insights into system activity, and monitor response rates in real time for each of your survey projects. You can look in detail at these response rates overall, activity in the last 24 hours. There's even a daily response bar chart that allows you to follow trends in survey responses. And if you like, you can drill down into response rates more granularly and track those by academic area or even individual course section. Again, as we mentioned earlier, this dashboard is configurable, so you're able to adjust the displayed items of your liking. Longitudinal reporting in EvaluationKIT allows you to compare results over time, whether that's for instructors or courses or even different academic areas. And raw data results may be exported on an on-demand basis or an automated basis via FTP or API. In addition to all of the standard reporting options you'd expect, as an administrator in EvaluationKIT, we're also provided with operational tools that let us monitor the quality in areas in need of potential improvement. Instructor means reporting is a great example as a useful tool for administrators to use to interactively sort and compare ratings for instructors and courses. For example, department chair can very efficiently use this tool to identify instructor ratings that may fall below some sort of predefined threshold. Now, to help ensure your institution is making use of your course evaluation data, the system provides you with results monitoring tools that allow you to easily view results access activity for both your instructors and your administrators. So you can identify who's accessed results and who hasn't, and send reminder messages to encourage access to those instructors or administrators who've yet to access their results. And for institutions that want to share selected course evaluation results with their student population, EvaluationKIT provides a student reporting interface that allows you to control what results you'll share with the student population and offers a really easy-to-use interface for students to search for courses and view instructor or course ratings. Now, you can control this in a variety of different ways to share just the high-level information around a course or more detailed analysis on certain selected questions. And again, this is optional. Some institutions may choose to take advantage of it. Other institutions may not. And that takes us to our fifth and final success key, and that is pick the right partner, of course. Why is this so important? Well, there's a lot of reasons. There are quite a few companies saying they offer software for course evaluation, but many of those are just general survey tools that really don't address the requirements that you're going to have to administer your course evaluations and the key functionality you need to be successful in that process. Growing number of companies are touting their Canvas partnership and their Canvas integration, but if you look more closely, what they're really offering is limited LTI functionality and not the proven robust integration features you'll need to assist your success like provided by EvaluationKIT. Many cases it's a static LTI link in the course that really doesn't offer much or get you the survey response rate you're looking for. And they may not meet your requirements in other functional areas such as data transfer, hierarchy mapping, etc. Most companies in our space offer multiple products focused on a variety of different markets, and you'll find they tout big customer bases, but look more closely and you'll find that their products and the numbers they're quoting aren't specific to higher ed and aren't specific to course evaluation. And finally, some solutions have been around for quite some time, but haven't changed much and haven't kept pace with the latest technological advances or the evolving needs of institutions. And so, of course, we would urge you to consider EvaluationKIT as we're uniquely positioned to address all of those areas. At EvaluationKIT, we've been laser focused on transforming and innovating the course evaluation process in higher ed for over 10 years now. With EvaluationKIT, you get a team with proven experience, a solution built on years of working with hundreds of institutions and millions of lessons learned. EvaluationKIT has proven experience in what we do, beginning with our founder, whose early work, nearly 20 years ago, led to some of the very first large-scale adoption of online course evaluation in U.S. higher ed, to where we are today, with over 350 institutions using our solution, hundreds of thousands of administrator and instructor users, and over 13 million student surveys administered annually. We work with institutions of all shapes, types, and sizes, from some of the largest and most complex implementations in higher education, as well as small to mid-sized institutions with more straightforward implementations. And of course, we've got a strong partnership history with Instructure. We were the very first company in our product category to partner with Instructure nearly 5 years ago. We collaborate with Instructure directly on our deep Canvas integrations. We're the first in our product category to offer automated survey notifications within Canvas, and the only in our product category to offer the unique Canvas data integration to automate your course and enrollment import. And more recently, we were invited by Instructure in 2015 to their Elite Alliance Partnership level focused on U.S. higher education. So, at EvaluationKIT, we're committed to your success with all the features you need to fully manage your course evaluation process, including the most robust integrated features for Canvas. Each year, we come out with 3 enhancement releases, continuing to pack more functionality into our system at no additional cost to our clients. And as the thought leaders in this area, we continue to innovate. We've got a long history of being first to market with features that support the continued success of our clients. Now, we complement our software solution with expert support and training that's delivered by our US-based team of experts who are also dedicated 100% to your success. At the end of the day, our numbers speak for themselves in terms of our client satisfaction as we continue to enjoy a 98% client retention rate. So that sums up the 5 keys to success in course evaluations in Canvas. And what I'd like to do now is make a special offer as a thank you and an incentive for those of you participating in today's webinar. Pleased to announce that for a limited time, institutions that take the next step and wind up signing with EvaluationKIT by October 31st will get free lodging for InstructureCon 2018 at the Keystone Lodge. And those of you who have been there, you know that is the spot to be. It's the most coveted housing at the conference, right in the middle of all of the action. And it'd be our pleasure to arrange that lodging for you at no cost in 2018. So, to learn more about the Keystone offer and details of the free lodging and to request a free personalized demonstration for your institution, we urge you and encourage you to contact us today. You can send an email to sales@evaluationkit.com, visit our website, submit a demo request there, or just give us a call, let us know you're interested, and we'll be able to take the next step. Again, I want to thank everybody very much for taking the time to be with us today. Look for a follow-up email shortly with a link to the recording. And for those of you who haven't noticed, there is a handout available, and you can download that handout before you log out from the GoToWebinar panel. That is our Canvas brochure that highlights key features and functionality around our Canvas solution. Once again, thanks everybody very much. We appreciate it, and we hope to hear from you soon.